What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Wildhook Adventures. Today we're going to talk to you guys a little bit of how we got started. When I was a young boy, my dad used to bring us catfishing all the time. So for many years of my life, all I caught was catfish. I didn't own my own pole till I was probably about 14 when I went out to Montana and my cousin gifted me one. So I never really used fishing poles. All we used to use was a empty can of Coke, 15 to 20 pound test line, an old nut as weight, and 2 hooks and some night crawlers. That's all we used to use before. And we didn't really get into multi-species fishing until about 4 years ago. We started looking up videos, started doing some research, following locals on YouTube. That way we can see what they were using, what techniques they had, and tips and tricks that they were showing everyone as they were doing their videos. And that's when we started recording about 7-8 months ago. Started sharing our videos as well, because we like to travel. We like to be all over the state. We're trying to catch as many different species as we can, just because like I said, I grew up catching nothing but catfish. We used to noodle for carp. That's all I grew up knowing. And about 4 years ago, we just started going after it. Me and my girlfriend's son, we started doing a lot of research, caught our first pikes out at a eagle's nest. My buddy James taught me how to catch trout. My buddy Bobby taught us a few tricks on how to fly fish, how to find little pockets in the river, different things. You know, a lot of people have helped us throughout the way, and we just want to share our experiences with you guys. We want you guys to know also that if you guys ain't avid fishermen, or you guys don't really want to get into it because you guys don't know what you're doing or whatever, you know, we didn't know what we were doing either, and here we are now making videos for you guys, and we're still learning along the way. I mean, one thing about life is you never stop learning. There's always somebody who's going to teach you something different or give you some tips that'll help you catch more and bigger fish. And this is how we used to do it back in the day. So an old Coke can, we got a 15-pound mono line, we got 2 hooks, and an old nut that I found at my house. I couldn't find anything more modern. This is an old square one. So I'm gonna show you guys how we used to set these up. Hopefully I still remember. I used to tie them up right here, and I'm just gonna do a regular knot because we didn't know any fancy knots back then. So we're just gonna set it up the way we used to set them up. Give it about 4 knots just to make sure my line doesn't go flying off. Set that there so it doesn't. There we go. Oop. Yep, don't let it unravel on you, because then it's gonna be a hot mess. That should be good enough for what we're doing today. I always carry my Leatherman. Back then I didn't even know what this was. Now I can't go home without it. Make sure that doesn't unravel on you. Same thing on this guy. Tie a few knots on there. I'm trying to keep it from unraveling. It's making it more difficult to tie this. Okay. We're gonna drop it quite a bit. Place that somewhere where it won't unravel. And then we used to just make a little loop. Push it through your hook. then we would do about a little 4 to 5 inch leader on it, something like that. And then get a little more line, do the next one. You have to be careful when you're casting these guys out, because we lost I don't know how many of them that get pulled out of our hands when we're cast out. Be chasing them down the river with sticks and rocks, trying to get them to float back our way. We were just kids, so for us it was a game. We thought it was fun. We'd get each other's little setups and throw them in on purpose just so they wouldn't catch a fish or they would have to go chase it. There's another one. Right. That's our setup right there. We have our weight, 2 hooks. Now we're gonna put on some night crawler. Let me put this guy back because I don't want it to start unraveling on me. Same. We used to buy our night crawlers down at Quality Baits, and so this pack is actually from Quality Baits, so that's quite a coincidence right there. I've been going there for 20 plus years. Night crawler, use about half of it. Put that away so it doesn't fly away. There you go. Now we got both hooks with bait. I'll show you guys how to cast this guy. Good spot. Just give it a few little twirls. Boom. Just like that. And then we'll tie it off to a little stick, little tree. And then just wait for it to bite. And that's it. That's how we all got started when we were little kids. We've been fishing with poles now for about 4 years. So I mean, this for me, this setup was fine because I didn't know what a fishing pole was when I was a kid. I mean, my dad used to bring us fishing and he's old school. This is all we would use, and caught a lot of fish this way. Let's see if we can catch something today on it. We'll see you guys in a while. Water's a little low, but there's some nice deep pockets on the other side of where we are. Casted 2 of them out that way. One of them went all the way down this way, and mine stayed over there, so I don't know if I'm stuck in a shallow spot or what. Thinking of recasting it, but I'll leave it for a while. Something might come up and eat it. Been hearing fish splash, so that's a good sign. Alright, you guys, we didn't catch anything. It's a little hot out here. Got hungry, so we're about to head out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.